Yeah, hello guys. Yeah, you give testimonies when it's due, when you are happy with what you are doing. You give testimony in order to encourage yourself. Yeah, mainly yourself. If you are giving testimonies to God, or you are giving testimonies for what really happened to you, or you are giving more testimonies to maybe you buy a fish and the fishes are doing well, I bet you are doing it for yourself. You are doing it for yourself because other testimonies will happen to you. Yeah, so we are sharing testimonies from some of our clients that got our seats and they are doing good and they are marvel about it and they are sending it to us on a weekly basis in order to tell us how good performances the stock is going. So that is why we try to share some of them, not all, but we try to share some of them to you guys to see how it goes. This is from one of our clients that have collected seed for us about 2 or 3 times now, and she gave testimonies. She tried to bring up testimonies to tell us how the seeds are doing. And note, if you want to give testimony on something, that means you might have experience of that thing somewhere else. Maybe you have gotten a seed before that the seed is not really performing as such. So that is how and that is why you can give testimonies that this one are doing better. Because if you don't have one before, you cannot distinguish between the performances. So this you can distinguish with the performances. And to me, as I said, most of my videos, I normally give testimonies on what I do. Why do I give testimonies? I give testimonies in order for me to do better. So it is encouraging for you guys to share with good testimonies, to apply with it. I normally like to post it for those of us, because I have a lot of people that watch us on social media, and because of this, they said, yeah, they want to try. Maybe it happens to them or not. And by the end of the day, I know it will happen to you. So getting a very good seed, it's very, very important, and it's phenomenal. It's the foundation of your success. Yeah, it's the foundation of your success. I normally tell you guys that seeds is the most cheapest from you raising catfish. Is the most cheapest. For example, if you want to raise 1,000 pieces of fish at this time we are now, and you are getting a seed for like 60 naira per one. The 60 naira per one will cost you just 60,000 naira, but for you to feed them will cost you not less than 1.2 million naira, 1 million naira, 1.1 million naira, depending on the weight you are looking at. Very important. If you are looking hard for one kg at an average weight, that means you need to be spending nothing less than 1.8 million, 1.5 million, 1.3 million naira to achieve that. If you don't spend that, I bet you will never achieve that. It's the principle. So for you to come up to me and get my fishes for just 60,000 naira, and you tell me the fishes are too expensive, and you forgetting that you will need to do much better. You will need to spend more on your feed. You will need to spend more on your feed so that to get that result. Spending more on your fish means you are going to spend 1.2 million, and you are telling me that I'm giving you that good seeds that will perform better for just 60 naira. I think it's not fair enough. So with this, if you are a farmer and you really want to be part of us, so make sure that you always be with us. Make sure that you always enhance to our rules. Make sure that you always get our fast growing seedlings. We sell pure clearers. We sell pure clearers line. That means pure clearers doors. That's what we sell. Our fishes are long and our fishes becomes big. So you can also order from yours anywhere you are in the country, and this will be sent to you. I think we have already sent to virtually all states in the country. We have already sent to the eastern side, most of the eastern side, most of the northern side. We normally send fishes. This particular fish that you are seeing here is being taken to Ikorodu in Lagos State. That's where you are seeing. And these fishes you are seeing here are just very small when it is collected, and presently it is just weeks. This is just a fishes of weeks, and you can see the great performances that we are having presently from our client. And I bet you, if you don't know how to share testimonies, because there are a lot of people out there, by the time you give them a very good fish and the fishes does well, and they want to come back, they would, maybe they have a very cheap alternative. If you go for a very cheap alternative, I bet you this will really affect you. It will affect you. So it's better for you to get very good and quality seeds to complement your feed. As at present, the cost of feed is very, very high. The cost of feed raises every single day. I will not say week, it raises every week, because I've seen a scenario that feed costs raise 3 times in a week. Wow, you can imagine. Feed, it raise 3 times in a week. So as this can raise 3 times in a week, you can imagine the cost of your production, how it will raise depending on the quantity of fish you have in your farm. So with this avenue, this is the high time for you to look very well. I normally tell somebody, if you really want to cut cost presently, you don't need to go much further. You don't need to disturb yourself in doing anything wrong. The only thing you can do is just steal grains. It's either you concentrate your fish, you understand what we call feed concentration. It's either you concentrate